Today we're taking a look at one of your decks and seeing how we can improve it as much we can. During my stream, a viewer by the name of Murafan came in and asked me to improve his deck as much as I could, and this ended up being a really good educational moment for anyone out there trying to build their own decks and make them as strong as possible. So I want to share this with you so you can become the best deck builders you can be. And I'd love to do more of this stuff in the future, so if you have your own decks that you want me to refine, please leave a comment below with the deck code and I'll pick my favorite deck to work on and turn that into a video. And if you want to see that, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video and find it useful. Oh, Sivir Poppy. I mean, there's certain things I'll change. I don't know what you want. Do you want me to play it or work on it, or because I'm happy to play it for a bit and try it out, or kind of suggest what I would change? You want me to play it as is? Can I make some changes before? You know what? We'll play it. It's a pretty strong deck. You're combining two of the most strong champions in the game, so it's always going to end up with quite strong, and it's obviously going to be a mid-rangey sort of style. The question is, where do you go from it? Do you go for a... Westlands Hunter isn't bad. Can't remember how many 1-drops we had though. 6 1-drops? Okay, this is a really good hand.
Look at the shiny stuff. Step lightly.
Yeah, this is a disgusting hand. Don't play Scargrounds here. You're crazy if you suddenly play Scargrounds here.
I've got your back.
If this was a Poppy instead of a Sivir, this is insane. My opponent's clearly got a terrible hand.
Watch your head. Let the flames take you.
It's decent. Do you run rallies?
Let us get going.
Nothing's lost. It's just waiting to be found.
Sony suppressors come a bit of a burden here.
They'll never
This is one thing which I kind of originally, like, one of my initial thoughts, I guess. Yeah, this is better. Oh no, that's really bad. Okay, this is... Well, I will make some changes. I tried it as is, and like, the big thing is some Ancient Hourglass doesn't have a place in this deck. It doesn't fit with the strategy one. Nor do some of the cards I threw away in the mulligan. As in, if I had things like rallies there instead, that would have worked better.
Master your demons.
Wait, we're against Sway. I thought it was Vladimir.
Gonna find a gift for an actin', right, Arda?
Yeah, just at a glance, they seem very similar. Yeah, I mean, they both got the same sort of vibe. They're a lot of red and black. Like, there's not a big difference in it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just lose. Okay. He's playing around a 5-card hand, but I don't feel like I have a 5-card hand.
My fee just went up.
I think it's very close. I think the idea is good. There are some cards which don't quite make sense. So Ancient Hourglass doesn't fit the game plan. Also, field promotion, while it might seem good, it's not exactly what you want, because you have to bank mana for field promotion to be good. So on turn 4, you would have to have 2 mana banked to use field promotion on Poppy. And yes, if you get it off, then it's really, really strong because Poppy does the double buff. But in this deck, you're aiming to swarm, so you can't really bank mana if you're looking to swarm. Also, you've got Stony Suppressor, which I think is a great card in this meta, especially against things like Nami. And field promotion, it's just like counterproductive to run this many spells. I think some spells, like Ranger's Resolve, are worth running. I think the Absolve is worth running. I also think you have too many 4-drops, which is why you can't run the Laurent Bladekeeper. I don't think Siphoning Strike is that great. If you're going for an aggressive game plan, you don't run single combats either, especially if you're running Stony Suppressor. Okay, and we've kind of trimmed out the deck a lot. So what you do run is you want to get more of an aggressive start. So ideally, you want to not have to mulligan for 1-drops. You want to be mulliganing for Poppy and Sivir, probably Poppy most of all. And to enable you to do that, you have to have a lot of 1-drops. That way you don't care about 1-drops, because you want a lot in this sort of game plan. Which 1-drop do we want though? You can have Cyphria. Yeah, probably Cyphria. I think you also want rallies in this deck. The deck, like, essentially needs rally. I also think something like this is potentially really good with Poppy. It has less attack, so it gets buffed up by Poppy really easily. I'm not sure how consistently Sivir will level or Poppy will level in this, which is what you need the Absolver for, but if you go aggro enough, maybe you can. And I'll probably run a couple of Preservariums as card draw, and we'll see how this does. So the idea of this is we can keep Poppy, and because we have so many 1-drops, we'll hit a 1-drop. Or even 2. Okay. I'll play the Fleet Feather Tracker here.
My shield is yours.
There is an argument not to attack here, because I was going to say, because he could drop that, but he trades it away, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Quick hands make quick work.
Trying to think what was the better play there. And I think going wider for Poppy is better. Yeah, that would be an insane combination in labs. Okay, and I think if you drop Pop, like, I don't know what he does if I drop Poppy next turn.
Wouldn't be a quest without some danger.
Like, what does he have for 4 mana to deal with Poppy? The box. He has to box Poppy. So I'm quite happy playing Poppy now and forcing a box out if he has it. And if he doesn't have a way to kill Poppy here, we just win.
Look, a thing.
Elle, that's not ours. Steel is yours.
Go away.
Easy does it.
He's looking to do some sort of ping on Poppy, but we have this in hand, so like it's just not going to happen.
Well, I did say I wanted meant to see the world.
Okay. Well, Relentless Pursuit, because the only sort of good play he had into this was Withering Whale, which he can no longer do. So that's put me in an awkward position.
Honor guide me.
But I think we still attack, right?
Don't you look a sight?
Yeah, because we win on the open attack. Yeah, okay. I was unsure whether we try and develop first. Okay, that's insane. That's actually insane. Okay, this poor guy is just gonna get beaten. So I think we just look for champions, right? Like, I made this mistake. I kept things which weren't champions in my hand. Or we can just concede. Okay, just... Maybe the Absolvers are too much. Like, you're not really leveling a champion, you're not finishing with Overwhelm. I think the Absolvers are too much.
Looks like I'm ready. Bye-bye.
What is this hand? It's about as garbage as you could design it to be. Like, if you could pick the worst possible hand for me to get, I think this is what you'd end up with. I had to, like, I'd have to commit 2 cards to keep that alive there. Yeah, this is by far the worst possible hand I could get. Like, it's not even close! Honestly, I feel like this is just a go next. I think I must have put 6 in that deck. There's, like, what was that hand? Okay, we don't need Absolvers. It's too many combat tricks, I've decided. We probably need another 2-drop. I like Rock Copper. Okay, we're against Bandletree, so... Okay, and we're looking for 1-drops here? Lauren Protege is actually really good into Bandlemere. Like, really, really good into Bandlemere. He kept 3 cards in hand. Holy! That's nasty. Okay, we've got Poppy, so we don't trade. Yes, that's great.
Baddies beware, Mama's got a gun. Serving lead.
A little further. Bingo.
Okay, and we don't attack here. If he doesn't play anything, we don't attack. because we don't want him to play Bandolmere. Okay, interesting.
I demand hardly fair.
In that case, I'm doing these trades because this generates him too much value. But again, we just want to keep things alive for Poppy.
They've never seen a contraption like this before.
No aloof. No aloof. No. Oh.
You try.
Sivir! Kick Sivir! Kick Sivir! No!
Arda's gonna make a meal of them.
I just don't understand the priority. Highest cost card. They're equal cost. It's just a 50-50. It's just a 50-50, right? And I lost. I just wish the priority of this was explained. Because it seems to, if you just draw a card, it always prioritizes that card. But then it seems to prioritize left to right in your hand, which seems really inconsistent that it takes the end card if you just draw it, and then left to right. Or it might just pick wherever screws you over the most.
Nothing's lost. It's just waiting to be found.
And you won't believe what we found today.
He wants to Ravenous Flock Sivir, and I'm not going to give it to him.
Danger pays.
Run them through. Aha!
Steady now.
Yes! She's back! She's back. Yes.
I just know the heroes.
We can even do it all this turn. Dora mi so relentless pursuit!
Quit struggling. We got it first. Hope you're sturdy.
That's all.
I know he has Ravenous Flock in hand, but if he's giving me this many value trades, I'm taking that many value trades.
It's never too far.
Boom!
They got what they paid for.
Yeah, this deck is just draw your champions and you win. Also known as a Poppy deck. Okay, I'll put this in chat for you. I feel like this is somewhere, like hopefully you feel like this is still your deck at heart, but it does feel very, very strong. It is quite fun to play actually. I did enjoy playing it. I might, you know, just keep it as a guilty pleasure.